Hey guys, Sword here, back in with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Speed Metal Darkest Night Collective Build Figure Wave Speed Metal Wally West. This, of course, brought to us by the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys, and much like the Barry Allen we looked at yesterday, check that out if you haven't already. Really appreciate it if you did. I'm tapping into my backlog of older DC Multiverse figures to kind of kill some time because, once again, a little tight on the Mun-Muns right now, and I don't have anything new, present, currently, in hand, whatever you want to call it, to review. And I don't want to have another hiatus that lasts an extended period of time. We have almost reached a whole year since I came back to the channel with videos every single freaking day, on top of the fact that it's a leap year, since last October. And I want to keep that streak alive, so doing whatever it takes, man, whatever it takes, even if it kills me. So we're looking at this guy today, Mr. Blue Man Group himself. So with that being said, we're going to cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all Wally West has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with a collectible trading card. Cool. Again, I'm not going to pull out my reader for the bios for any of these older figures because they've been out so long, I don't think anyone cares. And quite frankly, if you want to know more about Speed Metal, I advise you read the comic. Because the metal stuff is freaking cool, man. I mean, it's great Capullo. Can't go wrong there. But as far as effects goes, he's got this big, giant one that plugs into his back. And then he also has these little teeny tiny ones that plug into his arms and his legs. And I will tell you, of the four figures in this wave, this guy and Jay Garrick are the two that are rock stars when it comes to these accessories, because this guy's got pegs on him. They peg onto his body. Of course, the caveat to this is it looks kind of unsightly when you don't use them, but if you use them all the time, then who cares, right? But if you're like me, you know, you're not going to use them all the time because it takes up space. But my point being, you can utilize the accessories and not have an aneurysm in the process. It's very nice. It's very convenient. The only other accessory he comes with is his hockey puck display stand, which we're used to seeing with all McFarlane Toys releases. So there you go. And truth be told, I'm not a big effects guy. I do want to check out some of the flames from Tamashii Nations, but those are kind of expansive. But those are the only ones I've ever really been eager to check out. Though I do like it when I can pull off a good photo with some effects, I'm not going to lie. So, as far as this figure goes, it's the same gosh darn Wally West body we've looked at, I think, twice on the channel already. 3 times. I think the first time we looked at this was in the, Dark Knight's Metal Red Death 2-pack. Barry Allen utilized this body. Rebirth Barry Allen utilized this body. We didn't look at that figure specifically, but that's where it stems from. And then the Walmart exclusive gold label Wally West from Rebirth utilized this body. I will tell you, this guy's ankle joints are very tight compared to that one. And then the kind of classic looking Wally West with the full mask and the whited out eyes utilized this body as well. That was a gold label from this past year that works very well with that JLA wave if you have that. But yeah, this body's been around, so we're going to break down the articulation right quick. Head can't look down too much. He can look up a little bit, though. Can tilt side to side and rotate. And I know this is kind of a homage to his Kid Flash days. I don't like Wally West with exposed hair. It's not my thing. I like him with the full mask and the whited out eyes and the slick red suit. This is just like blue Wally West, and I don't know. I would have rather have gotten like a mohawk and some heavy metal stuff going on, because it's speed metal, not, oh, I changed the color of my suit metal. Shoulders go out, back down, they rotate all the way around. He's got that rotator cap, kind of, sort of, not a lot of range on that. Bicep twist. It's a little tight there. He does have a double elbow that works okay. No Cliffs of Dover, really. It's just kind of flat. I will tell you, you don't want to straighten out the arm all the way. You want to kind of notch it twice. Give it a more natural looking look. Natural looking look, that's not redundant. But you know what I mean. And as far as his hands go, he's got the ball hinge wrists and all that going on there. And then the torso, go that far forward, that far back, tilt side to side, and I rotate up here, and I rotate down here. Not sure where I was going with that. Hips can kick out about that far. Back down, forward, good enough. Back, good enough. He's got a thigh cut. Double jointed knee. Ooh, there you go. Actually, hold on. No cliffs of Dover really to speak of. A little bit on the bottom knee, but nothing to sing to. And he does have the ball hinge ankles that hinge, rotate, and rotate. And he's got the big balls, like I like. No homo. And then he's got some toe joints and the peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So, I will tell you, just like the elbows, you want to bend the knee like once so he can stand straight. Or else he's going to have this weird, awkward forward lean. Because the ankle joints don't straighten out per se. They're at a little bit of an angle. But, you know, if you bend the knee that one little click, you should be good to go. But that is Wally West in a nutshell. So if we can get him centered here. My favorite Flash, by the way, because of Justice League animated series. But I do like Barry Allen because of the CW Flash series, though. I thought that was cool for a while. I think it kind of dragged out a bit, but whatever. So, with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is good old Wally West alongside the other Kid Flash. Is it Wallace West? As well as, spoiler alert, my favorite figure of the wave, Jay Garrick, who is a freaking giant next to these two. Holy crap. But I guess that makes sense. You know, Wally and Wallace are supposed to be younger guys, so that makes sense. Teenagers, I should say. Getting those two out of the way. So we can bring in Mythic Legion's brother Mandibulus. Right. Yeah. It's a little bit off to the side there. And the infamous 11 Spawn, who I want to say this figure's a little taller than is almost neck and neck. Good old Wally West here. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and while good old Wally West here may be my favorite speedster, he is not by any means my favorite speedster in this wave of DC Multiverse figures. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but I would have preferred a metal AF or hardcore looking version of my favorite speedster, not just him in a different colored suit. I mean, that's kind of lame, especially when we got Barry Allen and Jay Garrick in this wave, which when we get to that Jay Garrick, we're going to find out what my favorite figure in this Dark Knight's speed metal wave is, I assure you. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.